Student loan borrowers in default might see their wage garnished starting next year. It's the latest development in Trump administration's efforts and comes roughly 8 months after the pandemic era pause on payments. But what does it mean for you? Tanya Rivera explains.
It's the new year, and the government is hitting the restart button on garnishing the wages of student loan borrowers. But let me be very clear, the garnishing of wages is only for borrowers who are in default. Here's the definition of what that is and what happens next.
You actually aren't considered in default and at risk of wage garnishment unless you're over 270 days past due on the loan. And if you are at risk for garnishment, the loan won't be with your servicer anymore. It won't be held by Nelnet or Advantage or CRI or any of those. It will be held by the Department of Ed. Their collections unit is called DMCS.
Mayotte says you will get notified before the wage garnishment starts and that it can be up to 15% of your take-home pay. She says if you're in default, don't wait for the notification.
I encourage anybody whose loan is in default to resolve that default. To prevent or cease that garnishment. And they can do that through either loan consolidation or a process called loan rehabilitation, where you make 9 payments on time in a row, and those payments are based on your income.
Where do you begin with all of this? Studentaid.gov.
Well, according to the Education Data Initiative in 2020, Arkansas had a 12% student loan borrower delinquency rate. But in 2022 and 2024, that number was just around 1%. And we took a look at the numbers from the Department of Education on 5 colleges across the state. U of A has an 11% non-payment rate out of the nearly 23,000 borrowers they spoke to. A-State, Little Rock, UCA all sit in the teens, and UAPB sits at nearly 40%.